Commissioner J.C. Bermudez and the Vice Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners, Keone McGee, are representing the Miami-Dade County Board of Commissioners, and they will now present Admiral Holsey a proclamation signed by the Miami-Dade County Mayor, Daniela Levine Cava, and the 13 members of the Board of County Commissioners. Thank you, Miami-Dade County. Vice Mayor, Ms. Digna Cabral, Councilman Rafael Pinheiro, and Councilwoman Nicole Reynoso, please join Admiral Holsey on the stage. Be careful. The City of Doral representatives will now present Admiral Holsey with a City of Doral proclamation signed by Mayor Christy Fraga. Thank you, City of Doral. Hold on. Don't fall. Don't fall. Mayor Diaz, please join Admiral Holsey on the stage. I know you're not giving him a cue, okay? Mayor Diaz. Oh, I already said that. The City of Sweetwater, Jose Pepe Diaz, will now present Admiral Holsey with a proclamation and a key to the City of Sweetwater. Yes. Thank you, Mayor Diaz. At this time, Lieutenant Commander Edwin Valentin is escorting Dr. Stephanie Holsey to the stage, where General Kane will present her the Distinguished Public Service Medal. This is to certify that the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff has awarded the Distinguished Public Service Medal to Dr. Stephanie Holsey, as set forth in the following citation. Dr. Stephanie N. Holsey distinguished herself by exemplary leadership, service, and support to the United States Southern Command's soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Guardians, Coast Guardsmen, civilians, and family members from November 2024 to December 2025. During this period, she demonstrated unwavering dedication to enhancing the quality of life for United States Southern Command personnel and their families, whether deployed, stationed overseas, or residing in South Florida. Her tireless efforts directly contributed to the readiness and morale of service members, Department of Defense civilians, and family members across the command. She traveled to over 20 countries throughout Central America, South America, and the Caribbean, and engaging with every country team within the area of responsibility. She addressed critical issues such as medical care, housing, spouse employment, child care, and education, ensuring families receive the care and the support they needed. She actively engaged with command families in person and through social media, collaborated with the U.S. Army garrison, and served as an advisor for total engagement for all members, United States Southern Command. Her efforts improved communication, expanded opportunities, and provided critical support to all members of the command. Dr. Holsey's unwavering commitment to family resiliency and unit morale fostered a sense of unity and belonging within the United States Southern Command's community. Her selfless volunteerism and dedication ensured families remained resilient in the face of adversity, directly enhancing the command's operational readiness. The distinctive accomplishments of Dr. Holsey are in keeping with the finest traditions of public service and reflect great credit upon herself, United States Southern Command, and the Department of War. Signed, J. Daniel Kane, General, United States Air Force, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, December 12, 2025. At this time, United States Southern Command Intelligence Specialist Second Class Josie Salazar is presenting a bouquet of bloomed red roses to Dr. Holsey. It is customary for the departing spouse to receive bloomed roses, symbolizing the growth of relationships with military spouses and others during her time on station. Dr. Holsey has blossomed as a leader among SOUTHCOM spouses and families, while also embodying the resilience of a Navy spouse on a 37-year journey. For the spouses of a 4-star admiral, this journey mirrors a rose garden, requiring care, adaptability, and strength through trials. The blooming roses reflect the relationships built on trust, love, and perseverance, thriving despite complexities. Thank you, Dr. Holsey, for your time with us, your SOUTHCOM family, and for the sacrifices you have made over 37 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Commander, United States Southern Command, Admiral Alvin Holsey, United States Navy.
But I haven't said anything yet. You are what you aspire to be and not what you are now. You are what you do with your youth and what you do with your mind. Those words from Dr. Benjamin Elijah Mays, and I think they're quite appropriate as I think about a young boy from small town Georgia who dreamed of becoming an aviator but had never been in a plane before. But I believed. I believed then like I believe now, in goals, strength, and determination. Those are the things that dreams are made of, and those are the things that breed success. Sometimes we must be what we cannot see, and sometimes we must follow a path that's not well traveled. But we follow that path because we know we've been blessed by the grace of God. My father served in the Army in the Korean War. His 3 brothers all served in the Navy. 3 of my mother's 4 brothers served in Vietnam. I don't think they could have imagined the possibilities, but God keeps his promise. Sometimes he takes you on a journey that you don't know you need to bring you everything you ever wanted. I've been blessed to have worn the call for our nation for over 37 years, so I think it's quite appropriate for me to do a 37-minute speech this morning. Okay, it's a little hotter than I thought, so we won't do that. As I stand in front of this reflecting pond, I think about my years of service, and I'm always reminded of people, the conversations, the handshakes, the promotions, the memorials, the births, and the time away, and the comfort of people who always cared, who came into my life and made it better. I'm reminded that in life, we don't remember days, we remember moments. Those we lead don't follow titles, they follow courage. And they remember the moments and how you made them feel. They remember those who listened and treated them with dignity and respect. I learned those simple words from my parents many years ago, and they've stayed with me throughout my life. I'd like to take a moment to remember Mr. Michael L. White, our Deputy Chief of Security and our Intelligence Directorate, who passed away on the 25th of November. His wife, Sharon, is also a member of the SOUTHCOM family. Sharon, we're thinking about you and your family during this time. Chairman Kane, thanks for being here. I know your schedule is very busy, so Stephanie and I appreciate you taking the time. We're truly honored. And great comments, a great history. You went and pulled that stuff up from somewhere, so great delivery. Former Secretary of Toro, who's no stranger to Miami, thanks for being here as well. To the several distinguished guests, community leaders, allies, partners, families, friends of SOUTHCOM, thank you all for being here today. Commissioner J.C. Bermudez, great to see you again, my friend. Also to Mayor Pape Diaz, the Mayor of Sweetwater. And of course, he's a U.S. Marine. Hold on, man. Just. Okay, I said it, so I give you that, right? So, and also Vice Mayor Cabral, thanks for being here as well. Thank you so much. And I got a key to Sweetwater, so not that I'm, a key is a key, right? So I also like to thank the Guy Fieri Foundation for providing lunch to the SOUTHCOM team later today. I spoke to Guy yesterday, and he sent a special video message on Wednesday that we played at our town hall. He understands who we are. He has a passion for taking care of those who serve, and we wish him a speedy recovery. Also, special thanks to our Joint Engagement Visitors Bureau, the Conference Center of the Americas, the U.S. Army Band, Color Guard, and the U.S. Garrison in Miami. See, the place looks lovely. Again, a little heaty. Oh, there's a breeze coming in now. I feel that, so that's good. I also have an incredible executive assistant, Miss Monica Mellon. It doesn't take much to realize that she's also a Marine. I got to stop saying that Marine word here, so you guys don't. Okay, I'm not going to say it again. Also, to my previous EA, Miss Suzanne Davis, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. There are several people here today that have been there for me, Stephanie, and the boys. You've made us better, and we cannot achieve any level of success without family, mentors, and friends. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome and recognize some of our special guests. And of course, there's one person who's been there for the last 37 years. I generally refer to her as a cute girl with pretty eyes in the front row, and a major distraction at times as well. From my commissioning to my winging to my promotions, a change of command, and now retirement. A bit more about her later. Several mentors and friends from over the years, Admiral Wins and Cousin V, thanks for being here. Admirals Walker, Watkins, Pringle, Generals Carter, Jackson, Crumley, and Burton. And I will just say that General Crumley is actually from my hometown of Fort Valley, Georgia. We grew up in the same church. That's incredible. Small town Georgia and 2 flag officers. So thanks for being here. He and his wife, Letitia. My component commanders, I'm just using their first name, Pauls, Phil, Los, Lonnie, Mark, Jeff, Steve, Rob, along with a little help from Cal, John, and Heidi. Thanks for being here as well, guys. To the Johnsons, Coopers, Gordons, Whites, the Browns, the Wrights, the Jacksons. I know I'm going to miss somebody, but I did it anyway. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of my family. I also like to recognize my command senior enlisted leader, Sergeant Major Rodriguez, and his wife, Sheila. He understands mission, and he is a true difference maker. My civilian deputy commander, Ambassador Stephanie Simtek Mamnaf. I said it right. I know I did. I'm just saying, people have trouble with the name, and I got it. She's an exceptional leader who has helped us think differently about how to engage in the region. My military deputy commander, Lieutenant General Lamar Pettus, has been a great friend, and he's the right person to take the helm and lead. Stephanie, I wish you and Christian Godspeed. Over the heads of Morehouse, of our students, Morehouse holds a crown that challenges them to grow tall enough to wear. I have several Morehouse brothers here today who are exceptional leaders in their various fields. So thanks for being here, thanks for the support, and thanks for coming out. They're our fellow midshipmen from the historic Morehouse NROTC unit. We stood the test and joined the best, led by men like Gordon, S.B., Hutchison, Elder, and others who dreamed that we could do more, dreamed that we could be more. To my fraternity brothers, Omega Psi Phi fraternity, who travel from all over here to get here today, they always come, and they come every time. A group of doctors, lawyers, business leaders, military officers, pastors, educators who wanted to be here to celebrate. Thank you for coming. You have no idea what your uplift and friendship means. I have squadron mates, shipmates from multiple commands who wanted to be here today. HSL 37, USS Macon Island, Carrier Strike Group 1. I see you guys out there. Commanders Nation, Lachetti, and Commander Corlett. My mom wanted to be here and come from Fort Valley, but I told her this time I will be home for Christmas. You know, the song, I didn't sing the song, but I'll be home for Christmas. I owe everything that I am to my mother and father. Their prayers, encouragement, direction, and love taught us who we were. We're family. To my brothers Eric and Alex, I look forward to catching up and spending some time with you both. My brother Charles passed away, but his presence is always near. To our sons, Joshua, Jordan, two young men who have made our lives meaningful. Our oldest son, Josh, is a naval aviator. He's currently on deployment at Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group, and he still holds the undisputed title as best aviator in the family. I kind of gave it to him, right? Just make him feel good, yeah. To his new bride of 90 days, Ashley, welcome to the family and welcome to deployments. Our youngest son, Jordan, is in his final year at the UVA Medical School, and he's an aspiring surgeon, future doctor, and he wanted to be here so bad. But he has 2 interviews, one today, one tomorrow, and for his residency, and we told him that was much more important. So he's doing that. Your mom and I could not be prouder of the young men you've become. You have filled our lives with something truly special. I think it's just unconditional love. My dear Stephanie, the cute girl with pretty eyes who's still in the front row after all these years. I don't know what she sees in me, but she loves me, and I'll follow where she leads. She makes me the best that I can be. I love you yesterday, I love you today, and I will love you tomorrow. I also have family members from Fort Valley. I was going to bring this up because of the with my mom. So my mom sent some special guests here to be with her as well. So I have the Holden family. I have my Dr. Reed and Eric Reed and James, and also have a good friend of mine, a football player, all-pro back in the day. I used to take him out all the time and crush him on the football field. Greg Lloyd, he used to play for the Steelers back in the day. Thanks for being here. To our partners, SOUTHCOM remains on the front line of strategic competition. True partnerships will always be our best deterrents to carrying shared security and economic concerns. And we must always be there for like-minded partners, like-minded nations who share our values, democracy, rule of law, and human rights. I concluded my final commanders conference yesterday, and I was clear with my team. To be a trusted partner, we must be credible, present, and engaged. We have worked hard and tirelessly to build relationships and understand requirements across the region. That work must continue across the whole of government to deliver at the point of need to respond to shared threats in our neighborhood. The time is now. We must continue to move with absolute purpose and precision. To the men and women of the United States Southern Command, it has been a tremendous honor to stand shoulder to shoulder with you over the last few years. When I took command, I only asked for one thing, your personal best. You have exceeded my expectations. You represent the finest among us, and your dedicated efforts will shape this region for years to come. Your vision must be enduring, a secure, free, and prosperous Western Hemisphere. You have everything you need to succeed, and that's each other. Thank you all. God bless this region, our nation, and all who serve. Thank you. Lieutenant General Pettus, I'm ready to be relieved.
Sir, I relieve you. First, an active command of the United States
Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Evan L. Pettus, Acting Commander, United States Southern Command.
I'm going to try to do this without my glasses. We'll see how that works out. Maybe if I stand back from the podium a bit. Chairman, Admiral Holsey, distinguished guests, men and women of United States Southern Command, it's an honor to stand before you today. As Admiral Holsey transitions to retirement after a truly remarkable career, I'm humbled to assume this role of the Acting Commander of the United States Southern Command. Admiral, Chairman, I know I wouldn't have this opportunity without the support from both of you, so I thank each of you for your faith and confidence, and Secretary Hegseth as well. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to my family, my wife Kirsten, my daughter Katie, and my son Luke, for their love and support, and all the rest of our incredible family network that helped us get where we are in our careers today. Admiral Holsey, it was pretty clear as the chairman went through it, and it's pretty clear from a glance at your biography what an accomplished, a warrior, ship driver, and leader that you are. But I think the chairman really, he really hit it on the head. The hallmark of your leadership is mentorship. It's making people making people better and developing them. And that stood out during your command here as well. We are better as a command because of you, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you as well, Stephanie, for all you've poured into this command in 37 years of an outstanding career. To the men and women of SOUTHCOM, I first joined this command over 3 years ago, and not a day has gone by that I haven't felt privileged to be a part of it. Your professionalism, commitment, and capability are unmatched, and I'm honored to continue serving with you in this new capacity. The challenges we face are complex, but working together and with our partners, we can and will make a lasting impact, and I'm looking forward to the adventure. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Admiral Holsey will now read his retirement orders.
Uh-oh. Or not. Okay, thank you very much for that. You're too kind. Somebody didn't want me to leave, I guess. I will now read my orders. From Chief of Naval Operations, order number 3035. Your request to be transferred to the retired list has been approved by the Secretary of the Navy. Effective 1 February 2026, you'll be transferred to the retired list in the grade of Admiral, pursuant to the provisions of Title 10 United States Code. Detach on 12 December 2025, that's today, and from duty as Commander of the United States Southern Command, relieve of all active duty effective 2359, 31 January 2026, signed Chief of Naval Operations. Sergeant Major Rodriguez, haul down my flag.
Bosun, stand by to pipe the side. Shipmate is going ashore. This order has been passed on naval ships from the 1500s through today. Spanish, French, English, Dutch. Yes, all the navies of the world use the bosun, side boys, and call to bring aboard or send ashore all ship's company officers, visiting officers, dignitaries, and VIPs. The side boys would haul on the ropes and raise or lower the boarding platform so officers would not have to climb the rat line, which were hanging over the side and used by the enlisted crew when going ashore or to get aboard. This honor was extended to visiting officers, dignitaries, and port officials. It was not uncommon for the commanding officer of the ship to order up the jolly boat, a crew of 8 strong backs, side boys, bosun, to send an old shipmate and fellow officer to his shore retirement, home, never to sail on naval ships again. All hands on deck was passed. Speeches were made about great victories, battles fought upon the open sea, raging storms weathered, and voyages to distant and strange lands with port of calls others only dream about. Then a fine word, a brace of pistols, or a rifle, a musket, or maybe a sea chest of fine wood and bound in brass was presented to remind him of crews and ships he had served with. The bosun would stand tall, the side boys. The retiree would request permission to go ashore, step to the platform, and the side boys would lower away. As the jolly boat pulled away, the gunner would fire a salute from the ship's main battery. The retirees sat in the stern sheets going ashore. Today, our history has given most of the pomp and circumstances, the honors, traditions, and ceremonies back to history. Time does not give us the freedom to do these things from the past, but we still have to stop all engines, lay about smartly, and drop anchor to pay honor to one of our shipmates going ashore. To honor the years served, the guidance, the leadership, the friendship, and the expertise that this shipmate has freely given these 37 years. Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the time-honored naval tradition, Admiral Holsey will now request permission from the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff to go ashore for the final time. Time orderly, strike 8 bells. Admiral Alvin Holsey, United States Navy, retired, departing. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. A farewell line for Admiral and Dr. Holsey will be located in the headquarters building entrance foyer beyond the gate to the left of the stage. On behalf of Admiral Holsey, Lieutenant General Pettus, and the men and women of United States Southern Command, thank you for attending.